What in the world's going on in Nanaimo? It's time for the Nanaimo real estate market update for November 2025. I'm John Cooper with John Cooper & Associates. Let's get into it. Starting with the supply, single family detached is up 1.5%. So really not a lot of change between 2024 and 2025 year to date, almost identical markets. Demand, however, is up 10% year to date. Little different than the national story we're hearing. Prices are flat. Well, they're up about 1.5%, but pretty flat. Our average is sitting at $850,000. Days on market has increased 13% to 42 days. So supply is static, demand's up, values are holding, really contrary to the national story. Okay, this is really expected to continue here in Nanaimo. I think the opportunities are found in following the demand trends. Who's moving and what are they looking for? And when you look at central Vancouver Island, the dots start to connect that a lot of the people that control the bulk of the real estate wealth in Canada are choosing to move to central Vancouver Island. This is why this market is outperforming most of the national markets. All right, condos, supply is actually down 6.7% year to date. Demand is up 12%. Average price is flat, holding at $445,000. Okay, days on market has increased 8% to 50 days. Townhouses, interesting story here. Supply is down 4%, demand's down 8%. Prices are down 1% at $565. Days on market is down 10%, 39 days. So I think what we're seeing there is just there's not a lot of townhome supply. Nanaimo was historically underbuilt for townhomes relative to today's consumer demands, and current development construction costs just don't support a lot of new housing coming into the market. All right, key takeaways. Month over month stats are starting to suggest that trading volume is slowing, even though the stats are showing that we're exactly where we were this year as we were this time last year. Values are holding. I think that's going to continue, particularly for used residential housing under $1,250,000. When we get into that over $1,250,000, affordability and consumer trends starts to have a little bigger impact on demand there. And if you look at the statistics relative to whether we're in a buyer's market or a seller's market, that $1,250,000 becomes a bit of a tipping point to where we're in seller's market conditions. If we're under $1 million, over $1,250,000 start to really favor buyers. I'm John Cooper with John Cooper & Associates. I hope you found this video useful. I publish one every month and a weekly newsletter. If you're not already subscribed, get on the list, johncooper.ca on Instagram and online.